It is Monday the 28th of March 2022 and I'm reading from United Christian Broadcasts, this one, and today's sermon is called Be a Restorer. You who live by the Spirit should restore, Galatians 6.1 NIV. Sometimes when we fall we can get up by ourselves, other times we need someone to help us, and sadly not all Christians are willing to help. Sometimes they feel that by extending grace to someone, they are condoning their sin. But Paul knocked that argument down when he wrote, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ forgave you." Ephesians 4:32 NIV. Why should we be restorers? 1. Because God tells us to. If someone's caught in a sin, you who live by the Spirit should restore that person gently. But watch yourselves. You also may be tempted. Galatians 6:1 NIV. It's pride that causes us to point an accusing finger instead of extending a helping hand to those who fail. It makes us think we're better than someone else, incapable of falling like they did. You would be surprised what you would do in certain circumstances, Paul writes. We are just as capable of messing it up as they were. Don't be so self-confident. You could fall flat on your face as easily as anyone else. Corinthians 10:12 MSG. 2. Because Jesus is our example. Jesus had no time for the Pharisees who hid their sins behind a religious mask. But not one time did he condemn someone who was caught in sin and overtaken by temptation and failure. The minute they reached for him, he willingly restored them. Someone has said the church is the only army that shoots its wounded. Today, others are watching us to see if the grace we preach to others is the same grace we extend to one another. Let's not disappoint them. It's very true. I've fallen flat on my face many times. I've broken lots of bits as well from doing that. I only broke my nose last year, but luckily I was okay. It's a good one. It's a good one to ponder and think about. I've had people do a lot of wrong to me, and it's taken me a lot of time to forgive them because I couldn't believe that people could be so, I think the right word is despicable. But everyone has their own reasons. Maybe they're trying to save themselves and think that if they grab hold of somebody else, they'll be able to help them. And, I'm not a martyr or anything like that, but I've extended a helping hand to a lot of people. And they've abused my good nature and my good hospitality across all sectors. And for that, this is why I've been retreating backwards and having time to reflect on genuine people. And there are plenty of them. I mean, I've had a really good friend of mine staying with me, Lee. Very nice chap, he said of him. He's been very gracious and sweet and kind, and, he's been through his storms, his torments. We've all been through a lot. And I took him to church yesterday, and it was lovely, and he really enjoyed it. So, I said, okay, you've got coffee morning on Thursday now, and he met some nice people, and you could see just the smile in his face, and it was absolutely lovely. He's a very, really genuine guy. As a friend, and that's one really nice thing. That's one of the things I missed about the UK, is having guys who are friends. Really miss that. Always had it in Spain, in Greece, in Florida. Guys who were friends, and they didn't try and hit on me, and they didn't try and take advantage and everything. I never had that in Europe, but it's happened quite a lot in the UK. I don't know why. It's very strange, but it's human nature. Anyway, the beginning of this week, in 2 days, it will be 1 year since I lived in Folkestone, and I think I've achieved quite a lot. I've learned a lot. My goodness me, I've learned a lot this year, really have. So I wish you all peace for this week. Have peace in your heart, peace in your soul, and let that radiate outwards. There is help there for you. There are good people that will genuinely help you. And they're generally the ones that have the least themselves, but they've got spirit, whichever spirit belongs to you. it's there. Love you.